Restrictions are in place that will impact how police officers in our state can be disciplined. The changes by the Board of Peace Officer Standards and Training means they can revoke the license of an officer for violating its conduct guidelines. Sammy Salina joins us now with a closer look. Sammy?
Julie, that's the biggest change. Before that, the board needed to wait until that officer was convicted.
It's really a perfect storm of things that were happening. The recognition rules are outdated.
Eric Misselt is the executive director for the Minnesota Board of Peace Officer Standards and Training.
The post board now has the ability to address misconduct by officers without having to wait for a criminal case.
He says this rule was influenced by Derek Chauvin's killing of George Floyd. The board said they only had the authority to revoke that officer's license more than a year after the murder, when he was finally sentenced.
The post board only had jurisdiction in cases of use of deadly force, as was in Chauvin's case. Now, issues of excessive or unauthorized use of force now are within our jurisdiction.
Misselt says revocation is dedicated to egregious violations. There's also an updated code of conduct that officers need to follow or face disciplinary action.
This has been a very long time coming.
Michelle Gross is the president of Communities United Against Police Brutality. She was on a committee to change these rules.
The post board has a long history of ignoring officer conduct, not addressing it in any meaningful way. This is an important step forward in terms of police accountability and professionalism.
The board says there is potential to revoke licenses faster than before, but the process still has to go through an administrative hearing.
The Minnesota Police and Peace Officers Association, as well as Law Enforcement Labor Services, both represent police. They said in a joint statement this would create, quote, unclear and unreasonable set of rules that lead to hesitation, fear, and uncertainty in those who are and would be trusted and skilled officers. So both organizations have been concerned in the past about the rights of officers after an incident, but the post board says a due process is still in place, and that involves administrative law judge, access to counsel, and witnesses. Brina?
All right, thank you, Sammy.